The time has come for the Monday, January the 7th, 2019 regular city council meeting. Roll call, please.
Alderman Taylor. Present. Alderman Bolton. Alderman Seager.
Present.
Alderman Mozio.
Here.
Alderman Villalobos.
Present.
Alderman Newsome. Present. Alderman Tempest.
Present.
Alderman May.
Present.
Alderman Valko. Mayor Cunningham.
Present. Joining us for invocation will be Dr. Jassim Imam, the president of the Islamic Foundation North, located at 1751 Old Plain Road, Waukegan, Illinois. Please step to the podium. Immediately following that, we'll have the young lady who will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Good evening. Peace and blessings.
Should be on.
It's on.
Should be on. Just bring it right up.
Peace and blessings to you all. On behalf of Islamic Foundation North, I am thankful to Mayor Sam Cunningham for a kind invitation, and I'm honored to be a part of this distinguished gathering and a special event. And I would like to read first in Arabic the first chapter from the Quran, followed by its translation. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Maliki Yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdina as-sirata al-mustaqim. Sirata allazina an'amta alayhim. Ghayril maghdubi alayhim waladdallin. Amen. And the translation goes, Allah, in the name of the most gracious and the most merciful. All praises to the God, Lord of all worlds, the most beneficent, the most merciful, Master of the day of judgment. We worship you alone and beg you alone for the help. Guide us to the straight path, the path of those whom you have favored, not of those who have earned your anger, and not of those who have gone astray. In addition, O Almighty God, thank you for allowing us to meet and greet with members of different religions from the community. Allow us to always create a peaceful atmosphere for coexistence despite our theological differences. O God, allow us to practice the art of actively listening to each other. Allow us to work together on joint projects at multiple levels to bring greater justice, humanitarian aid, and peace to society. O Almighty God, allow us to operate in a peaceful atmosphere so that charitable and human service programs can be provided to everyone regardless of religion. And, O God, defeat to all forces who are trying to divide us and spreading hatred among us. Amen. Thank you very much.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Justin. Okay. Item C, Mayor's comment. Welcome everyone and Happy New Year to everybody. I will start tonight by reminding everyone that the next council meeting is Tuesday, January the 22nd, as city offices will be closed on Martin Luther King Day, January 21st. I want to note the sad news of the passing of a former Public Works Supervisor, Mr. Mike Montano. Of course, the community and thoughts goes out to the Montano family and especially his wife. A big shout out to all the participants and the staff from the city, Waukegan Park District, who made the 20th annual Polar Bear Plunge on New Year's Day a huge success. It was not as cold as last year, but just as promised, I did not get in the water, although I cheered everybody on. But it was a great event once again, and all proceeds benefited the Special Recreation Services of the Northern Lake County. I'd like to reiterate some comments made at the beginning of the previous meeting. During the last Finance Committee meeting, we brought up for discussion our local hiring process. At my urging and the urging of Alderman residents, we have been looking for ways to improve our bidding process. A number of years ago, I strongly supported creating an ordinance that set goals for contractors to hire a percentage of our workforce. But unfortunately, the ordinance has set goals that contractors are not meeting. What we've instead proposed is an ordinance that I hope captures the essence of our city, to promote diversity in our government contracts, minority-owned businesses, female-owned, veteran-owned, disabled-owned businesses, to support our local business that bid, and to also keep projects cost low. I've already heard some misinformation being circulated, but the new ordinance that we are proposing includes processes that audited by the state to prevent abuse. And once again, but I want to restate that this proposal aims to promote diversity and local business support, just as the community demanded. I appreciate the feedback of the community and look forward to making these improvements soon. Upcoming events. The 21st Annual Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Holiday Breakfast by the Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated Kappa Chi Lambda Chapter will be held on Saturday, January the 19th at 9 a.m. to noon at the Gurney Holiday Inn. Waukegan Township is hosting the Dr. Martin Luther King Dreamers Breakfast on Monday, January the 21st at Lakehurst Banquet Hall. The event theme is "The Future is Now" and includes entertainment, speakers, recognition of local dreamers, along with breakfast. The tickets are available online or by contacting the Township office at 847-244-9242. Waukegan Township is hosting several free workshops for seniors over the next 2 weeks, covering topics such as managing arthritis and heart health. The workshops start tomorrow and are held at Park Place. The Waukegan Park District is holding a blood drive tomorrow from 2 to 7 p.m. at the Fieldhouse. They are also holding a job fair for permanent, seasonal, and part-time positions this Friday, January 11th, from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. at the Fieldhouse. The 2019 season at the Genesee Theater kicks off this Saturday, the 12th, with comedian Billy Gordell. Also coming to Genesee Theater this year is Styx, the Ballad Swan Lake, Penn and Teller, and so much more. Tickets are available at the theater box office online. The Waukegan History Museum free pop-up exhibit, Abraham Lincoln, the man of his time, a man for all times, at the Jack Benny Center for the Arts through Saturday, January the 19th. While you are there, vote for your favorite Land of Lincoln photo. Family Piano hosts award-winning composer and piano player Tom Stevens on Saturday, January the 12th at 7:30 p.m. in their Riverside room. Tickets are available at Family Piano or at the door. And to close out, I would like to read a letter that was sent to the mayor's office. And it reads, "Merry Christmas. Thanks for the card. It's the season to have snow, but I'm glad for the clear weather. We haven't had much snow so far. When it comes down, my neighbors usually help out by brushing off my car. They're kind to the handicapped person. Last winter, during a heavy snow, I wanted to see how my little car could keep going through the snow. I turned off Lewis onto Bonnybrook Lane. I thought there was an event there that night. The event was canceled due to the snow. So the place was dark. My car got stuck in an empty parking lot. With nobody in sight, I began digging out around the wheels. But I only had a small shovel. My mouth became very dry. I knew it was a sign of panic. I did the only thing I could. I kept digging at the wheels and saying a little prayer. Then, as I was giving up hope, lights appeared coming up the lane. It was a city snowplow. The driver got out to look at the situation. He said not to worry. Then he got back into the cab, dropped the plow close right behind my car. Then he moved the snow backwards. I was good to go. I backed up my car and proceeded out the path he made. I stopped and waved in thanks. I don't know if he saw me, but he just went on about his job clearing the parking lot of snow. I took it as a lesson. I bought a cell phone. He bought a cell phone. I guess he didn't have enough. I don't plan to act so foolishly in the future. The incident points out something great that I like about Waukegan. The good people doing the right things automatically. They're not looking for praise. They're not finding problems. So I like the Waukegan is Great Award. And I think the Waukegan is Proud Award is what he meant. That I see at council meetings, it's important to come down on the positive side of events. There's too much casting of blame for problems. The recognition of ordinary greatness is part of the solution. When this came to the mayor's office, I just thought that was quite fitting that this particular person took the time to write this out about an ordinary situation. And I know many of us have different views and ways of looking at things, and I accept and respect it, and I think we all do. But it is common people like this that helps us understand why we are here as leaders and why most of you come to council meeting. So I say thanks to the person who wrote this, and for anyone else, good or bad, send them in. I don't mind reading them, and particularly if they have recognition for our department heads, to let them know people appreciate what you do when you don't even know they're looking at you. With that being said, motion, item 2, motion to approve regular meeting minutes of December 17, 2018. You had a motion by Alderman Taylor, second by Alderman Seeger. Are there any questions to the motion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion's passed and carried. Audience time. Madam Clerk.
All right, audience time. First up is Andrea Miller, and I just want to remind everyone it's 3 minutes, and due to the time of the year, no electioneering.
Hi, good evening. My name is Andrea Miller. I am a senior at Waukegan High School and have been a 3-sport varsity student athlete all 4 years. I play volleyball, basketball, and softball. My love for sports started when I played t-ball and basketball for the Waukegan Park District at age 4 and 5. Then I played volleyball and basketball for St. Anastasia Catholic School in Waukegan with Alderman Moisio and former Alderman Needham as my coaches. I played all 3 sports for Jack Benny Middle School and Waukegan High School. I played club volleyball with Net Forest Volleyball Club, which is housed out of the Waukegan Fieldhouse. I also played summer softball through the Waukegan Park District and summer travel softball. I also plan on playing sports in college. I've been involved in other activities at school and within the community as well, such as Walk Dog Spirit Club, volunteered for Feed My Starving Children, Waukegan Beach Cleanup, and St. Anastasia Catholic Church in Waukegan. My mom, Nancy Flores, an alumna of Waukegan West High School, class of '87, has inspired me to get involved with my high school and the community. She has been involved with the Waukegan High School Athletic Booster Club as a member and officer for over 10 years, and she has volunteered with our church and the community for many years. 2 years ago, I attended a Jenny Finch softball camp in Chicago. For those who don't know, Jenny Finch is a former USA softball Olympic gold medalist. She and a few of her Olympic teammates were there running the camp. One of her teammates, Leah O'Brien Amico, a 3-time USA softball Olympic gold medalist, came up to me and asked if I wanted to be on her team to play softball in the country of Holland in June 2019. I am very excited to have been selected for this amazing opportunity. To be recognized for my skills, which I've learned throughout my years of playing sports in Waukegan, and to be asked to be part of the team is a great honor. However, it is quite expensive, but I don't want to miss out on this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. This is why I'm here today, to invite the council members and the public to a craft and vendor fair fundraiser my mom and I have organized to help me get to Holland to represent America's team and Waukegan. The fundraiser will be on Saturday, January 19th from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. at the American Legion in Gurnee. There will be Puerto Rican food for sale that my grandma, a Waukegan resident for over 30 years, will prepare, snacks for sale, raffles, cash bar, and many crafters and vendors to shop with. We will leave flyers in the back with more detailed information. I thank you for this opportunity to speak to you tonight about the fundraiser, and I hope to see you all there. Thank you.
Thank you. Right on target. Margaret Carrasco.
Before Mark, what position you play? What position do you play?
Wow.
All right, thank you.
Okay. Tonight, my words are in reference to a FOIA request that I presented to the city of Waukegan, in which I requested all the emails, text messages, phone calls from Mayor Sam Cunningham, and this is in relationship to my criminal complaint that I filed against Waukegan Superintendent Teresa Plasencia. Okay. Number one, after carefully reviewing the FOIA documents so far that have been provided, to me, it's crystal clear the documents provided have been either jerry-picked, tampered, altered, deleted, erased, destroyed, missing, and/or incomplete. FOIA exemptions were not applicable to my request. Next, I disagree with the initial response of the attorney Vasselli, in which he denied me completely. Next, there was an overwhelming amount of evidence that the mayor frequently communicates via text. 5 FOIA documents provided evidence that A, the mayor has conducted city business on his many private devices and email accounts. B, the mayor utilizes city phones to conduct personal business. C, the mayor utilizes city phones to conduct political business. 6, Illinois public record laws does not distinguish between official and personal accounts so long as the matter relates to government business. 7, based on information provided and attained today, reflects the city of Waukegan, in my opinion, of what I've seen so far, grossly lacks transparency and accountability in some areas. 8, under FOIA regulation, my request is subject to be allow a digital forensics company collect and preserve this information, including the text messages from all of the mayor's multiple personal cell phones, and that was because they said they didn't have anything. In closing, it is apparent that the city of Waukegan has attempted to float state law by intentionally not preserving text messages and emails about public business on personal accounts. I request to formally file a complaint of the city of Waukegan violating the state of Illinois Open Records Act and the Local Records Act relating to the preservation of government records, including emails and text messages. Thank you.
Thank you. Clyde McLemore.
Happy New Year's. Good evening. I stand here tonight in disbelief on what I'm about to say. As a founder of a movement whose mission is to uplift our black men and join our minorities in our movement to seek justice, resources, and stop society from discourage us from discouraging us because we're black or brown. Never would I ever thought or believe wholeheartedly on everything I say. I stand on nothing but my word, because we as a people can't unite until we come together. All over this country, the Black Lives Matter movement has promoted and joined with politicians who work and look like us and work to put our agendas on the table. But I stand here in front of our first black mayor, someone I would have taken a bullet for. I am in disgrace. On election night, I felt we as a people not only won, but someone who would take our agenda to the mayor's office. Today I stand here in total dispain on how the mayor used me and many of us for his own agenda. I sat in your office as you told me, no nigger helped you get in office. I was stunned, but not surprised.
Stop. Mr. McLemore.
Did you tell me that?
Mr. McLemore.
I quoted out your mouth.
Mr. McLemore, again, sir, the word Nigger should not and cannot be used.
You use it real frequently.
Okay, sir?
Okay.
All right, sir. What's the time? What's the time?
1:24.
You have a minute and 24 seconds, sir. All right? Thank you, sir.
I was stunned but not surprised because the mayor has what is called a personality syndrome. What is that? He's a liar. I can say that, can't I? He's a narcissistic. Treatment can help, but in this condition, can't be cured. It does, however, require medical diagnosis. The mayor's office is really too big for you. I wonder how can I help you and why? So we all know money is the root of all evil. So I followed the money. If anyone here wants to follow the money, go to Illinois Sunshine, and when it says search, put in Sam Cunningham. And if it pulls up, now you notice Sam didn't have no money until after he won the primary. Yeah, he donated $29,000 to himself from his insurance company, but after primary, big donors came in. One was the Waukegan Democrats for $55,000, and one was on November the 27th, 2017, two donations, $2,500, one from Ron Rogers and the other from Lake County Auto Sales. Now, when I asked, why would our first black mayor fire a black contractor? Well, he said, well, he didn't support me. Okay, I buy that. I know how politics work. He hitched his wagon on the wrong tail. Okay? But when I found after the primary he did...
Thank you, Mr. McLemore. Thank you.
We voted for.
Thank you. Thank you. Lynn Florian.
Good evening. Recently I had the great opportunity to go to Detroit and visit some friends of mine. Detroit is a city that, as you know, has been on the brink of, I don't know, chaos or something, but it's coming back. And my friends have lived there quite a number of years and right in the heart of the city, and it's becoming an awesome place. And my friend had this poster by his back door, and it says, "How to Build Community." And I took a photo of it, and I'm going to read it to you here. And this is what I see our city becoming. So this is how to build community. Turn off your TV. Leave your house. Know your neighbors. Look up when you are walking, not at your phone like I'm doing right now. Greet people. Sit on your stoop or porch or whatever you have. Plant flowers. Use your library. I know the library is not here tonight. Usually they're here to talk about the great things they have. Play together. Buy from local merchants. Share what you have. Help a lost dog. Take children to the park. Garden together. Support neighborhood schools. Fix it, even if you didn't break it. Have a potluck. Honor your elders. Pick up litter. I know some of you do that. Read stories out loud. Dance in the street. Talk to the mail carrier. Listen to the birds. Put up a swing. Help carry something heavy. Organize a block party. Start a tradition. Ask a question. Barter for your goods. Bake extra and share. And ask for help when you need it. Open your shades. Sing together. Share your skills. Take back the night. Turn up the music. Turn down the music. Listen before you react to anger. Mediate a conflict. Seek to understand. Learn from the new and uncomfortable angels. Know that no one is silent, though many are not heard. Many are silent, no one is silent, though many are not heard. Work to change this. That's what I see our community becoming. Thank you.
Thank you. Mayor, that concludes tonight's audience time.
All right, thank you. Item 4, there being no reports and communication. Judiciary. Alderman May.
Mayor, I'm going to defer to Alderman Villalobos, who covered for me this evening. Thank you.
Alderman Villalobos.
Yes, thank you, Mayor. Judiciary met today. We had a few items on the agenda. Item A is a motion to deny ordinance providing a liquor license class changes for the liquor license of CVS Pharmacy. CVS Pharmacy is looking to change from beer and wine to also including wine, liquor, hard alcohol, spirits to their classification. May I so move?
All right, motion by Alderman Villalobos, second by Alderman May, to deny the ordinance of providing liquor license class change for the liquor license of CVS/pharmacy. All right?
And then I'd like to just make some comments about that. This conversation actually, this actually came down as a split at 2-2 in committee. And so there was question and dialogue regarding what it mean to prevent an entity from receiving, to changing what their liquor license looks like. So just for everyone to know, it was a split vote. 2 were yes for denial and 2 were for no for denial at the committee. So if anybody else wants to chime in and kind of state or reiterate some of that dialogue, that's fine too. But I just want to make note that for the community to recognize that that's kind of, it was a split council at the committee for that.
Roll call, please.
Mayor, can I say one thing?
Alderman Taylor.
I had brought up during the committee meeting that initially I had talked to CVS about this, about not necessarily wanting hard liquor at that intersection since it's a panhandling spot and frankly an issue with some prostitution going on there. In thinking about it over the last 2 weeks, I've kind of had a little bit of we had a committee meeting about it, and listening to what some of the other aldermen said about how other areas do have hard liquor in drugstores. So I did a little looking at things over the holidays and found that that is accurate. Personally, like most people know, I'm not a drinker, so I couldn't tell you what's in most stores. Based on that, I've had to kind of look at this and say, for me personally, I feel that it is their right as a business to offer it. It is not my job as a legislator to tell people we have too many liquor stores or we should cut down or whatever. For me, it's a question of their legal right to have it. So if we would have taken a vote probably a couple of weeks ago, I probably would have voted one way. I've had some time to think about it, and so I'm voting a little differently this time around. But I think it's fair to promote fair market business, and it's their right as a free market to have it, and that's where I stand on it. So I just wanted to tell people what my vote was before I voted on it.
Roll call.
Alderman Taylor.
No.
Alderman Seager.
Aye.
Alderman Mozio.
No.
Alderman Villalobos.
No.
Alderman Newsome.
Aye.
Alderman Tempest.
Aye.
Alderman May.
No.
Alderman Valko.
Aye. We have a tie? My vote is aye.
Okay. All right, thank you. Item B, motion to approve of the request of Taqueria Guadalajara LLC for a waiver of video gaming ordinance distance requirements. So move.
A motion by Alderman Villalobos, second by Alderman Mozio to approve the request for Taqueria Guadalajara LLC for the waiver of video gaming ordinance distance requirements. Roll call, please.
Alderman Taylor.
I'm a no vote because of the waiver, not because of the video gaming, but I feel like we need to stick to our ordinances and not create waivers. And that's my reason, my no vote.
Alderman Seager.
Aye.
Alderman Mozio.
Aye.
Alderman Villalobos.
I have struggled with this and what it means for gaming in restaurants, so I'm going to abstain my vote.
Alderman Newsome.
No.
Alderman Tempest.
No.
Alderman May.
No.
Alderman Valko.
No.
Okay. All right, thank you. Item C, an ordinance extending the limitation period for filing sexual harassment charges. This is actually a state change, so we're just following suit. And it changed from 180 days to 300 days to allow a victim to report. So I so move.
Motion by Alderman Villalobos, second by Alderman Tempest. Any questions to the motion? Roll call, please.
Alderman Taylor.
Aye.
Alderman Seager.
Aye.
Alderman Mozio.
Aye.
Alderman Villalobos.
Aye.
Alderman Newsome.
Aye.
Alderman Tempest. Alderman May.
Aye.
Alderman Valko.
Aye.
Okay. Item D. Item D, E, and F all have to do with the potential having a Culver's in the Fountain Square area. So item D, an ordinance approving zoning calendar 2577, site plan approval for the Western Gateway Redevelopment Overlay District for Culver's Restaurants at 850 South Waukegan Road. And I so move.
Motion by Alderman Villalobos, second by Alderman Valko. Any questions to the motion? Roll call, please.
Alderman Taylor.
Aye.
Alderman Seager.
Aye.
Alderman Mozio.
Aye.
Alderman Villalobos.
Aye.
Alderman Newsome.
Aye.
Alderman Tempest. Alderman May.
Aye.
Alderman Valko.
Aye.
Okay. Item E, an ordinance approving zoning calendar 2578, conditional use permit for a restaurant with a drive-through per the Western Gateway Redevelopment Overlay District at 850 South Waukegan Road. And I so move.
Motion by Alderman Villalobos, second by Alderman May. Any questions to the motion? Roll call, please.
Alderman Taylor.
Aye.
Alderman Seager.
Aye.
Alderman Mozio.
Aye.
Alderman Villalobos.
Aye.
Alderman Newsome.
Aye.
Alderman Tempest. Alderman May.
Aye.
Alderman Valko.
Aye.
Okay, item F, an ordinance providing a sign code variance for the placement of electronic messaging sign at 850 South Waukegan Road. And I so move.
Motion by Alderman Villalobos, second by Alderman Mozio. Any questions to the motion? Roll call, please.
Alderman Taylor.
Aye.
Alderman Seager.
Aye.
Alderman Mozio.
Aye.
Alderman Villalobos.
Aye.
Alderman Newsome.
Aye.
Alderman Tempest. Alderman May.
Aye.
Alderman Valko.
Aye.
And that concludes judiciary. Thank you.
All right. Item 7, public safety, and Alderman Mozio.
Thank you, Your Honor. Motion to authorize the proper city officials to adopt as presented an ordinance for a handicap parking space at 920 Cummings Avenue, and I so move.
Motion by Alderman Mozio, second by Alderman May. Any questions to the motion? Roll call, please.
Alderman Taylor.
Aye.
Alderman Seager.
Aye.
Alderman Mozio.
Aye.
Alderman Villalobos.
Aye.
Alderman Newsome.
Aye.
Alderman Tempest. Alderman May.
Aye.
Alderman Valko.
Aye.
Item B, motion to adopt Resolution 2019-R, resolution adopting a new fee structure and ratifying a new application packet for 2019 special events. I got to redo that because we had to amend that, correct, Counselor? So,
Yes.
so I need to say a motion to adopt
As amended. on the
as
floor.
amended, Resolution 2019R, resolution adopting a new fee structure and ratifying a new application packet for 2019 special events. We had left out a portion of a number of how many people would attend an event. It was an oversight, so it was fixed, and we're ready to go. I so move.
Motion by Alderman Moiseo, second by Alderman Valko. Any questions to the motion? Roll call, please.
Alderman Taylor. Aye. Alderman Seager.
Aye.
Alderman Mozio.
Aye.
Alderman Villalobos.
Aye.
Alderman Newsome.
Aye.
Alderman Tempest.
Aye.
Alderman May.
Aye.
Alderman Valko.
Aye.
And item C, motion to authorize proper city officials to adopt as presented an ordinance amending prohibited parking on North Avenue, and I so move.
Motion by Alderman Moiseo, second by Alderman Seager second by Alderman Seager. Any questions to the motion?
Mayor, I do have a comment.
Yes, ma'am. Alderman May, I'm sorry.
And I apologize that I missed the committee meeting this evening. But when I noticed the item on the agenda, I had a conversation with the principal, and we just have some concerns about a couple problems that maybe were not addressed regarding the children who come to school in cabs and they're usually special needs or homeless kids that come in cabs. And the ordinance, the way they wrote it, wouldn't allow for these cars to stop and drop the kids right in front of the door. So I'm just wondering if we could just table it till the next meeting, and maybe we could engage with the principal before we put it before the council.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Thank you. All right, item C has been held over.
I'm sorry for that tardy response on
No,
that.
problem. We're fine. Item C has been held over. That means public safety.
Yes, that's it, Your Honor.
That's it. Item 8, old business, there being none. Item 9, new business. Motion by Alderman Valko, second by Alderman Taylor, to approve vendor payments dated January the 7th, 2019, in the total amount of $1,147,781.23. Question to the motion. Roll call, please.
Alderman Taylor. Aye. Alderman Seager.
Aye.
Alderman Mozio.
Aye.
Alderman Villalobos.
Aye.
Alderman Newsome.
Aye.
Alderman Tempest.
Aye.
Alderman May.
Aye.
Alderman Valko.
Aye. Motion by Alderman Valko, second by Alderman Seager, to approve regular payroll dated December 21st, 2018, in total amount of $1,482,559.87. Any questions to the motion? Roll call, please.
Alderman Taylor. Aye. Alderman Seager.
Aye.
Alderman Mozio.
Aye.
Alderman Villalobos.
Aye.
Alderman Newsome.
Aye.
Alderman Tempest.
Aye.
Alderman May.
Aye.
Alderman Valko.
Aye.
Item C, motion by Alderman Moiseo, second by Alderman Villalobos, to approve local 150 comp time cash out payroll dated December 21st, 2018, in total amount of $391.37. Any questions to the motion? Roll call, please.
Alderman Taylor. Aye. Alderman Seager.
Aye.
Alderman Mozio.
Aye.
Alderman Villalobos.
Aye.
Alderman Newsome.
Aye.
Alderman Tempest.
Aye.
Alderman May.
Aye.
Alderman Valko.
Aye.
Item D, motion by Alderman Villalobos, second by Alderman Newsome, to approve local 150 retro payroll dated December 21st, 2018, the total amount of $59,406.46. Any questions to the motion? Roll call, please.
Alderman Taylor. Aye. Alderman Seager.
Aye.
Alderman Mozio.
Aye.
Alderman Villalobos.
Aye.
Alderman Newsome.
Aye.
Alderman Tempest.
Aye.
Alderman May.
Aye.
Alderman Valko.
Aye.
Motion by Alderman Newsome, second by Alderman Tempest, to approve local 150 sign-on bonus payroll dated December 21st, 2018, in total amount of $41,500. Questions to the motion? Roll call, please.
Alderman Taylor. Aye. Alderman
Aye.
Seager.
Aye.
Alderman Mozio.
Aye.
Alderman Villalobos.
Aye.
Alderman Newsome.
Aye.
Alderman Tempest.
Aye.
Alderman May.
Aye.
Alderman Valko.
Aye.
Motion by Alderman Tempest, second by Alderman May, to approve PBLC holiday buyback payroll dated December 21st, 2018, a total amount of $3,784.08. Questions to the motion? Roll call, please.
Alderman Taylor. Aye. Alderman Seager.
Aye.
Alderman Mozio.
Aye.
Alderman Villalobos.
Aye.
Alderman Newsome.
Aye.
Alderman Tempest.
Aye.
Alderman May.
Aye.
Alderman Valko.
Aye. Now, item G, motion by Alderman May, second by Alderman Valko, to approve sworn police uniform allowance owed payroll dated December 21st, 2018, in total amount of $1,530. Questions to the motion? Roll call, please.
Alderman Taylor. Aye. Alderman Seager.
Aye.
Alderman Mozio.
Aye.
Alderman Villalobos.
Aye.
Alderman Newsome. Alderman Tempest.
Aye.
Alderman May.
Aye.
Alderman Valko.
Aye. Item H, motion by Alderman Valko, second by Alderman Taylor, to approve regular payroll dated January the 4th, 2019, in total amount of $1,487,957.07. Any questions to the motion? Roll call, please.
Alderman Taylor. Aye. Alderman Seager.
Aye.
Alderman Mozio.
Aye.
Alderman Villalobos.
Aye.
Alderman Newsome.
Aye.
Alderman Tempest.
Aye.
Alderman May.
Aye.
Alderman Valko.
Aye. All right. Item I, motion by Alderman Taylor, second by Alderman Seager, to approve PBLC holiday payroll dated January 4th, 2019, in total amount of $8,366.29. Questions to the motion? Roll call.
Alderman Taylor. Aye. Alderman Seager.
Aye.
Alderman Mozio.
Aye.
Alderman Villalobos.
Aye.
Alderman Newsome.
Aye.
Alderman Tempest.
Aye.
Alderman May.
Aye.
Alderman Valko.
Aye. All right. That being said, closing Alderman's time. Madam Clerk.
Alderman Taylor. I just have a few things very quickly. Number one, garbage. I know things have been pretty full in the garbage cans with the holidays, but please break down the boxes. Make sure the lid is closed. There's so much garbage floating through our neighborhoods that people are just packing those garbage cans so full that it's making our neighborhoods a mess. And if your garbage spills, please pick it up. Don't leave it for your neighbors to do. It's your garbage. Secondly, I want to remind people of parking on the streets. It's okay to park on the street, but many of you have empty driveways, and yet you're parking on the street, and it's really hard. It is technically winter. When we get into snow plowing here, it's going to make it hard. So if you can park on that driveway, please do so. Last, I want to remind people, any streetlights that are out, please report them to your alderman. You can report them on the ComEd site, but like in my particular ward, I have quite a few subdivisions that are not ComEd lights. So if you have any questions, please contact, Ninth Ward residents, please contact me about it, and I will take care of it for you. But I only do my ward drives during the daytime, so I can see things. So anything that, these streetlights, please let me know. We want to make sure our neighborhoods are secure. That's it, thank you. Alderman Seager.
Pass.
Alderman Mozio.
Just one thing, come out and support my girl Andrea on her effort to try to get there. I had the pleasure of coaching her along with my daughters. A lot of fun and a lot of wins. She's a great kid. Her mother's a great person. So get out there and support them, please. Thank you.
Alderman Villalobos.
Yeah. To dovetail on Alderman Moisio's comment, I agree we should go out and support our youth of Waukegan. I've already given a verbal commitment to give a donation to Nancy and Andrea, which I will do. And always support our youth. I just want to hope everyone had a happy holiday season. I don't have much to say, honestly. I was able to attend the Polar Bear Plunge. It was really wonderful to see so many people out there. It's one of our great community events. Even though it's cold, as the phrase goes, freezing for a reason, right?
No.
So yeah, and I just want to say I wish everyone a good 2019, start the year off right and well. Thank you.
In the Polar Bear Plunge, I want to say thank you to the Lake County Sheriff. He was there. And Holly is our new treasurer. She was there. And they went in on their own.
Last name.
Okay. Holly Kemp. I'm sorry, Holly Kemp. I apologize.
Alderman Newsome.
Pass.
Alderman Tempest.
Yes.
Alderman May.
Thank you. I just have one announcement to make. The Youth Conservation Corps and Youth Build in Waukegan over on Greenwood Avenue, they're having an open house on Tuesday, January 15th from 11 to 1 p.m. They're recruiting young people for their next cohort. Youth Conservation Corps provides career pathways in construction, HVAC, customer service and hospitality, and maintenance. And it's actually earn while you learn. I know, I see Miss Mary Ross shaking her head. She's served many years on that board. They teach you skills to build houses, education completion, GEDs, and opportunity to earn a living allowance and money. So they're looking for young adults to participate in the program. I'll just repeat real quickly. Tuesday, January 15th, from 11 to 1, and YCC is located at 1020 West Greenwood Avenue. Thank you.
Alderman Valko.
And I have another program. To dovetail on what the mayor said at the beginning in his opening remarks about getting more minority individuals in the construction fields and everything else, Mr. McLemore, you said stuff, and Carrasco. Community builders, if you're interested in working in the construction trades, you're interested in working in core construction, carpentry level, and you got to be ready to work. It's free for those who qualify. The training consists of a 12-week program. It's a 12-week course. It's high hands-on training. You get job placement assistance. You have to be 18. You've got to pass a drug screening test. You have to have your own transportation, and you have to be on public assistance. If you want to work, it's a 12-week course from March 4th to May 30th, Monday through Friday, 8 o'clock to 4 p.m. The Fuller Center for Housing, it's called the HERO Project, 141 South Genesee Street. So if you know somebody who qualifies, they need a job, carpentry guys is one of the best jobs around, that and being an electrician. It's never going to go out of style. So if you know anybody, have them contact those people, and that's all I have, sir.
Is that it?
That's it. We're out
All
of
right,
here.
and I did forget when Mr. McLemore, Black Lives Matter, you was out there filming too at the Polar Bear Plant. You didn't have the beard though, did you? You had the beard? You look like it froze on him. Motion by Alderman Taylor, second by Alderman Seeger to adjourn. All those in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Happy New Year, everybody.